Hello, yoga with Stina on New Hampshire Lake. So, to start today, you need to lay on your back. If you're outside, just love where you're at. Maybe you've got the sky. Maybe it is the ceiling of your house, being so thankful for where you live. Be quiet, listen to your surroundings, whether or not that's chaos or silence. Can you only focus on your breath? Keeping eyes closed. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Listen to the lake. Start to kick in your ujjayi breath, pressing your tongue to the top of your mouth as you inhale through your nose, that nice beach sound, and then exhaling the same way. Nice throat enhancement. And let that beautiful beach calm your body. Slowing your breath, your thoughts, the noise. Legs are wide, arms are wide. Bring your knees into your chest, a little rock side to side. Slow. Whole spine connected to the mat. So the scoop of the glutes, full spine connection. Skull is connected, shoulders connected, and then arms can lightly come to the knees. We don't want the shoulders up. You want them down and relaxed. Roll them back if you can. And then little sways side to side, very little. See if your abdominals can do the twist versus your hands. So if I were to move my hand, we're still going side to side. If you'd like to do that, here you can. And then flex the feet and see how it's different. Keep those knees together. Relax the feet. Notice what engages, what does not. Reflex side to side. And then slowly right knee in, left leg long. Let it relax to the mat. Use that right hand to peel open that right leg as far as you can, and that might only be a little bit. That's fine. You want to keep that pelvic floor stable. Hand on the left hip if you think you're going to be a little wild here. Take a nice deep inhale. Proud chest, and as you exhale, can you release the spine to the mat and open up on that right side? And maybe you've hit your max and you want to just hang here, that's fine. But we have a few rounds, so if you want to inhale and then continue to peel open if you can, give it a try. And when you've hit your max, 2 soft rounds of breath. Find your beach, Ujjayi. And then slowly bring that knee up through center, both knees into chest. Hands come to mat, pressing into the earth, a little rock side to side. Using the abdominal wall, everything scooped into the belly button, rocking side to side. And then hands on the left leg, right leg long. Once that right foot is relaxed, right arm comes to the side for stability, and then start to peel that left leg open. And maybe you're flexed and you can go all the way right away, probably not. Play with it. Keeping the spine connected. Little baby movement. And then when you've hit your max, stay there. Hand to the right hip, again if you feel a pop or some instability. Ujjayi breath if you lost it. Inhale in. Tongue to the roof of the mouth. Exhaling the same. Feel that energy in the abs as you exhale. And then slowly both knees into chest. Keeping hands connected, side to side rock. And then preparing to come to a seat through your rock and roll. So hands to the hamstring. And then baby rock. Up. Down, up, and down until you can come to a seat. Not on the edge of a dock. Slowly take a nice deep inhale, eyes closed. Let it all go. This time as you inhale, roll those shoulders back. Proud chest, hold. Feel the expansion of the ribs, expansion of the chest plate towards the sky. Chin is up. Keep holding. Rotating back. Now push those ribs forward so you have a little cow spine. And then as you press the air out, release that spine into seated cat. Maybe you're super open in the shoulders and you can come back and do a little rock side to side already. And then start to pull on your kneecaps almost. Use them as little guides. You're not like actually pulling on them, but it's a little whoop. Inhale. Release, exhale. So you can do this with hands or not. So inhale, cow, seated cow. And then exhale, seated cat. Keep that going. Pull yourself through. Use your abs, keeping things stable. And then press that spine away from you. Dangle the head like you are looking in between your legs. One more round. Now connect hands to knees just below the kneecap. Slightly use a pull to bring that chest up. Bring your head back. Stretching your throat chakra. Draw up. And then slowly recoil back to cat. Head is down. Feel the pull on the spine from the seat of the spine. And back to center. Anything you might need here. Some shoulder rolls, a little left, right. Some side body stretch. So left hand connects, right arm up and over like a ballerina. And instead of reclusing down here, open, look towards that beautiful sky. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up through center, hands down. One small round of cat and cow seated, hands free if you like. And then opposite side, down, just the fingertips, up and over. Scoop the hand, making sure you are not down like this, but you are up and beautiful. Looking up, feeling that sun on the chest plate, keeping it open if the sun were here. Deep inhale, open, hold as you exhale, extending if you can. Inhale up, exhale arms down, a round of cat and cow. Hands free, using abdominal wall as your stability, and then forearm down. So connecting fingers, walk it out, come to the forearm if you can. Be mindful, you want this open, don't want to recluse down, right? And then anchor in that right glute. If you can, if it comes up, back up on that arm. But if you can keep it connected, then you scoop and up. And if you feel you're coming down and down and down, open up and up and up. And then slowly swim through the other side. Hands down, forearm down. Scoop it up. Look. If you are tight, don't go to the forearm. You know you're bad. That tightness might pull right here, especially if you sit or drive all day. And that's fine. Each side is different. Let it be different. Swim it up and open. Hands to knees. And working on a little spinal twisty. So right hand is coming to the outside of the left knee. Notice how the chest stays open. Press. Turning the spine, looking this way if you can, but maybe behind you. Take a nice deep inhale, proud chest. Exhale, press into that knee and twist. One more time, deep inhale, press, twist, inhale up, look forward to me, let go. The end. Opposite side, left hand, knee, inhale, proud chest, hands come down, and exhale, twist. Inhale, proud chest. Press and twist. Exhale. One last time. Inhale. Look to me. Release the hands. And let the body end on its own. Seated side straddle. Left leg out, toes towards the ceiling. Right foot is into that interior of the left thigh. And see if you need to adjust your glutes. Get the back right, round the shoulders back. Flex that foot. Reach for it with your left hands. And then side body stretch. Open. Not down, but up. I'd rather you be even here than down here and like this. Back up through center, hands down. Switch it up, right leg out, left leg in. Push it into that thigh, engagement here, right? Everything is engaged. Right toes towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Grab for those toes. Left arm up. And look. Mindful of those glutes. Everything is glued to the earth. Arm is open. And then slowly release back through center. Staff pose. Feet out in front of you. Toes up, and then slowly trickle your chest forward until you feel a pull in your back, and then stay. You might be super flex where you can come down here. That might only be to here. That's fine. Wherever it is, I want you to stay there. Hold it. Rotate the shoulders back. Make it really powerful. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, walk the fingers forward a little more as you release your breath. Sink into it. See if you can move any farther. And then slowly bring your knees up. Thigh is going to catch your chest. Release over the chest. Hold your feet face to shin. Taking some pressure off the lower back here. Nice deep inhale. As you exhale, head down. Just recluse over yourself for a moment. And slowly make your way to tabletop or all fours. Pressing knees into the earth, feet into earth, hips over knees. Nice strong belly. Tighten those abs. Make it really strong. So if someone punched you in the gut, you would be strong as steel. And then press into the wrists. Turn that elbow pin forward if you're capable. Roll the shoulders back. And feel intensity in your tabletop, nice and strong. And then a couple rounds of cat-cow. So bringing that belly down, rotate the shoulders back, bringing chin up. I want to stretch through the throat. Feel that pull right here. And then slowly reverse into cat. So letting that back go towards the sky and come up onto pointed fingers. Adjust your knees so you're like hanging here. Walk the hands out. I want a nice strong hang in between the arms. Make it a bit more intense with the curve by bringing the arms towards the knees. Maybe this feels good. Maybe you can come to the earth and feel the same pain. And then slowly press through to cow, shoulders back, chin up, stretch. And bringing arms forward into puppy pose. Glutes are high, chest is down, face is down, maybe to a cheek. If you don't like a squished face, which many don't. And then swim through to Sphinx. Feet to the mat. Elbow pins under shoulders. Hands are grounded and gripping. Notice if your lower back or glutes are tight. Can you press into the tops of your feet and relax the lower back and glutes? And then relax the feet. So the strength comes in the opening of your Sphinx. And now you've got this really nice spinal curve. If this is too much, you can bring the arms out, widen them, more of a seal posture, elbows down. If that is still not for you, come to crocodile. If you want to give it a try, you can do baby cobra. Hands come under the shoulders, elbow pins are back, like you're this little body bullet. And then slowly press into those hands. Inhale as chest is up, and then exhale as chest is down. If you are staying in Sphinx, I want you to roll those shoulders back, relax those glutes, let the spine curve. Can you do C shape? For many, this is too much. So again, your modifications, maybe you can hang out here. Ribs are connected, so that curves a little bit less. And if you are sticking to the cobras, 2 more rounds with the shoulder roll. Shoulder roll back, elbow pins back, press into the earth, up, inhale, and then release down. One more time, inhale, up, press. Can you come any higher? Release down, windshield wiper. Hands can come under the hips. You can crocodile them, but let those feet side to side. Little circles maybe, left and right. And half bow is next for our beautiful bodies. So left arm is parallel to the front of the mat. And then you're grabbing behind you, towards your foot. You're not grabbing it yet. We're just gonna work on some shoulder openers. So swim that arm forward, bring it back, like it was grabbing your ankle, but it doesn't. And then swim it forward. One more time. Swimmy to the tippity top of the mat. And then this time, I want you to grab that foot. Maybe you can reach back and get that ankle. Flex the foot so it's flexed. And then rotate that shoulder back. Press into that firm arm planted. And maybe you can look back. Maybe you just hang. And then kick into that foot. Open it up. And then slowly release. Crocodile. Leg side to side. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then opposite. Parallel to the front of the mat. 3 rounds of a swim. Left arm around by the body. Up. Whoop. Coming back like we were going to grab that foot, but we're not. Swimmy, swimmy. And then whoop, back. One more time, forward. And then this time, grabbing the foot. Maybe you just get the heel, that's fine. Finger pads to the outside of the foot. Flex it, so now you're holding the ankle. Looks like this. Shoulders back. Kick that ankle into your hand, let it extend you up. Use this as your support, looking for open shoulder here. Proud chest, always, right? Press it up. Deep inhale. Exhale, stay. Inhale. Exhale, release. Side to side. Roll over onto your back. Close your beautiful eyes. And listen to the lake. Very slow lakeside practice today. Bringing your knees into your chest, on your back. A beautiful rock side to side, and then a little bit tighter. So maybe forearms come to shins, maybe biceps can come to the outside of the knees, shoulders up and off the mat. Keep your eyes closed. A nice tight cannonball. Hold it really, really, really tight. I want you to pull your body into your body. Tightest ever. 5, 4, 3, 2, tighter. 1, release. Just let yourself melt apart. Legs can come wide. Arms wide. Legs can be in pyramid, whatever feels good as you start to melt and detach and just fall into quietness. How quickly 30 minutes goes by when we give ourselves the time in the space, in the grace. Think of how aggressive waves can come in, but also how soft, and how we don't ask the waves to calm down. We don't ask the waves to be more aggressive unless we're a surfer. We just let the water do what water does. We take advantage of its challenges and we enjoy its calmness. Very much using earth as a symbol of life, right? Earth, wind, fire, space. Where is there time or spot in your life where maybe you meet things with aggression and they should be met with ease? Or maybe you're a little more easeful when you should be setting more boundaries. Can you figure out a time and place where maybe you could switch things up for yourself? Maybe give yourself a little more grace. Give yourself to build more boundaries. Can you be at peace with where you're at? Can you be at peace with what needs to be done? Can you be at peace right now? Slowly start to come back to life. Moving your eyes behind your eyelids, noticing your tongue behind your teeth. slight movements of the wrists, the ankles. Knocking knees side to side, warming up the spine. Rolling over onto a side that works for you today. Maybe you like your back or your belly. As you find stillness in your newness, a reminder that Shavasana is the most important part of your practice. It is where you can close the door on absolutely everything that has happened to you prior to this moment. And now you are in fetal, where you can start anew. New thoughts, new things, new patterns, new places. New job, new life. What do you need that's new? Let it be, let it happen. Keeping your eyes closed, come to a seat to the front of your mat, stacking legs as you like. Hands come to your knees. Take a nice deep inhale as you roll your shoulders back. Inhale proudly, chest plate towards the sky. And release your breath, letting it all go. Deep inhale, prayer, hands to the chest. Anjali Mudra, thumbs connected to chest plate. Nice deep inhale in. Chest plate up, head up. And then release your breath. Bow forward to say namaste and close your practice by the lake with me.